So we've talked about authentication, and it's basically a confirming identity. Let's talk a little bit about authorization, because authorization gets into, does this user have permission to access this data or make this change? And we have an authorize attribute. And basically the authorize attribute, if you just enter it like this, it means that it has to be an authenticated user before they can get into that particular view. Now you can add some parameters to that so that you are looking for particular roles within the database or particular users. Okay, so this is authorized with roles and users. And if the current user, even if they're authenticated, if they are not an administrator and they're not Scooby or Scrappy, they're not going to be able to get to that index view. So what happens if the authorize attribute fails? If there's any kind of a problem with authorization or authentication, you'll probably get a 401 error. And unfortunately, that doesn't tell you what the problem is. So it is a really good idea to put the code inside try-catch blocks because then you can code up some more user-friendly error messages. Now, what if we want everything in a particular controller to require authorized access except for the index? If you want to allow anonymous access, which means anybody, you can put the allow anonymous attribute directly above that action method, and then anybody will be able to access just the one action method. And so in our next hands-on, we are actually going to do that.